We're out here at the Salt Flats in Bonneville, Utah. Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy TDS Ryan and I am back getting ready for an editorial photo shoot tomorrow in Utah. Stopping in Salt Lake, but we're going to Salt Flats and we're going to Moab, Utah, which if you're not familiar, Ortiz National Park is there, and we're going to be doing some conceptual shooting right now. I'm currently packing for that trip. I think it's like an 1.5-hour flight to Utah from Colorado. Gonna be flying into Salt Lake City, getting a rental car, and we're gonna drive down to Salt Flats, and Saturday we'll be going to Ortiz National Park. So it'll be a quick little turn and burn. So like we're only going for the weekend. I don't plan on spending a whole bunch of time sightseeing or anything like that. The concept we're going to be shooting is high fashion monochromatic. My models, Anna and Jazzy J, they're going to be dressed in solid colors. So the makeup is going to complement it. The blouse is going to be the same color as the pants, which is going to be the same color as the shirt, which is going to be the same color as the shoes. Like, so you get the idea. The look that I'm hoping to achieve is going to be one that looks pretty much like you see like in catalogs. So like very high fashion-esque. Salt Flats is going to help us like achieve that look because there's really not much out there. It's literally like a white kind of barren wasteland-ish kind of look, but it gives a really interesting vibe, which is gonna complement the models' outfits. So what we really want is the models to stand out from the background, so the Salt Flats kind of help, like, you know, kind of place that canvas. Our second location in Ortiz National Park is gonna be, there's gonna be like more scenery, but we want the models to complement the scene as opposed to the Salt Flats where we want the models to like stand out the most. The theme is still the same, so it's still gonna be monochromatic, but I think it's gonna be really cool. So I'm hoping to like really achieve this look. I mean, you guys see me work with Anna and Jazzy before, so I think we're gonna do something like really tight. Now, when it comes to me shooting on location, man, if you guys are following me, if you know anything about me, man, let me tell you what, TDS Ryan, bro, I overpack. I always overpack. Like gear, I'm like a pack mule, bro. Like my bag be dumb heavy every single time, and I mean it drives me crazy, but I have to have everything, you know, because I anticipate the shoot, but I never want to be without, you know what I'm saying? And to achieve a certain look, I always want to make sure that I have everything I absolutely need. So for this trip, there are a couple key things I need to make sure that I have. One of those things being flash. Now I went back and forth and back, thinking to myself like, all right, do I want to shoot flash or natural light? Obviously, if I shoot natural light, all I need is my camera, a few lenses, you know, make the scene work for me, maybe pack a reflector, you know what I'm saying, use the light that's outside. But to get the look that I really want, I have to shoot flash. I already know when I get these shots back to the house and I'm processing and I'm editing, and I'm gonna be like, man, this is good, but flash would have just been mwah, you know what I'm saying? So let me show you what I'm packing in the kit for the trip. So for flash, I'm gonna be bringing my Flashpoint 380 Pro. It's a pretty compact flash. That was actually the whole reason why I got it. Like when I shoot on location, like I try to go ahead and make sure when I do want to shoot flash that I don't have to lug a whole bunch of stuff. Plus it also doubles as a great studio light, so I find it to be a great option. It's a nice compact size, and I can put it in my duffel right here. This is my camera bag. This is my Nomadic Peter McKinnon edition. Like when it first came out, man, I got all the bells and whistles and everything, and let me tell you, this bag has gone with me everywhere. Like I have traveled to several countries with it. It's TSA approved, never have any issues. Like it's very easy to open and access. And then I can't show you right now, but if I close this side and I flip it over, I can actually use it as an overnight bag. And by overnight, I can pretty much use roughly about, I don't know, probably about 2 to 3 days worth of clothing. Like I can pack in this bag along with my camera gear, so also a plus. Now, what is a flash without its modifier? So, man, you know, I looked ahead and I actually checked Utah to see what camera rental companies, which if you are a pro tip, you know, if you are a content creator and you need more gear than you can actually put on the plane yourself, I recommend either Googling or looking up like a local camera store, maybe a camera rental place that you can actually get some gear from that that can help you out. So even though I have my flash, I'm obviously gonna need a light mount, which I found a place. It seems like it's not too far, in Salt Lake City, so I definitely stopped there and grabbed that. Moving on, what is a flash without its modifier? So I am packing with me the 36-inch Westcott Manny Ortiz beauty dish. It doubles as a softbox. I love this thing, man. So right now, I can use it as a regular 36-inch softbox. 36 inches will give me enough real estate to where I can shoot the model, as well as whether it's full body, close up, or if it's a little bit further away. It's definitely gonna give me the look that I'm going for. It's all about the quality of light coming from this thing. And man, this thing gives kind of like a wraparound kind of parabolic effect. It's not as deep, but it's like just deep enough, so it's not too contrasty. But yeah, I love this thing. And here we have the beauty dish insert. I pull out the softbox insert, and I insert the beauty dish insert, and I put it inside here. It sits down here, and what this is gonna do is give me a crisper light, to where if I want to get like a more contrasty look, if I want very harsh lines, harsh shadows, everything that just kind of to give me that really just pronounced beauty dish look. Got my modifier, got my flash. This will be my workhorse for this weekend. This is the Canon R6. I'm currently filming on the Canon R5 right now. So believe it or not, that's actually pretty light for me. Usually I pack way more lenses than I need. I pack just way more gear, and everybody on YouTube, everybody who does content creation, they'll tell you it's not about the gear, and they're 100% right. It's not about the gear, but they're tools, right? You want to make sure that you have the right tools for the right job. So we up early. It's I don't know, 3:20. 3:20-ish, 3:15 in the morning on our way to the airport. When you take a turn and burn trip, it's good to just get there early, maximize the day, maximize the sunlight. We're supposed to land 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. I think. I ain't had no coffee yet. Y'all know I don't get down like that. Just keep it locked in. This is coffee. I'm getting it. This our joint right here.
Utah. That's the whip.
So we made it to Utah. The weather right now is actually pretty fire. It's pretty much like Colorado's. I mean, it's kind of, it's brisk. I mean, but it was hot on that plane, so I'm straight chilling right now. Plus I was carrying that stuff. But yeah, we about to dip, man. Yeah.
All day.
So first things first, we gotta do our checking in at the hotel. Then we gotta go link up with Anna and Joelle. We gotta go to the camera store. Then we shooting straight out to the salt mines, like an hour and a half away from here. So still more travel to go, but yeah, but we made it. On tour, let's see what's cracking up in here. Yeah. Gang, what up, y'all? Man, it's gonna be so far. I'm hyped now. Like before, nerves was going crazy, but now I'm seeing it. We're here, everybody's here. We're chilling, you know, getting ready for the shoot. We got plenty of time. It's like 9:30 in the morning right now, and yeah, I'm hyped now. I can see it. The vision's coming together. This is dope, man. All these creative minds, everybody doing great things.
What's up, guys? My name is Joel. I'm actually going to be doing, I guess, a little bit of both, trying to get some shots behind the camera and doing some modeling too. We're going to do this monochromatic look, kind of like everybody's been talking about. Should be awesome. You know, we're going to be out in the salt flats. It's going to be pretty cool. Look us up. You know, like my wife said, we're with Westcott. It is one of the top agencies in Denver. So if you ever want to book some models or just looking for a gig, or if you want to come on board, look us up, tdsmedia.com. And my IG will be at the bottom as well, and we hope you guys love what comes from it, and yeah, we're excited. We hope you are too.
Made it out here. We're out here at the Salt Flats in Bonneville, Utah, and I mean, dude, it looks crazy. Like, so you just kind of got to see it yourself. It's kind of crazy because there's like nothing. I mean, you can see like there's nothing, but what I'm standing on is all salt. So you just take a look, man. Like all these cracks, these different formations, and water runs all throughout this thing. Fortunately, we hit up on I guess a pretty dry season, or however you want to like call it, but and we're good. I don't know if you guys can see, but off in the distance there's people like racing cars out here. Nothing to really like look at as far as like what the cars themselves look like, because to be honest, they're just like, you know, regular economy vehicles. But yeah, people just get out here, man, they just start smashing, bro. Like, yeah, so it's dope though. Like this sun, so right now it's roughly about 70 degrees.
75, I think is what it said. Yeah.
75?
It probably feels like 90.
Yeah, man. Like when you sitting out here, you know, out in the West, man, with no humidity, that unadulterated sun, yeah, bro. Like it gets intense. So it's temperature-wise, it's like 75 degrees, but what it feels like 90, man. Like, but yeah, but it's still dope. So we already got our first look going with Jazzy, man. She killing it. The whole monochromatic scene, as you can see, she is completely contrasted against the salt flats itself, and she's actually complementing the sky, the orange and the teal kind of going along. And then, you know, shout out to Anna, hooked us up with a little bit of like an editorial. Like we don't want nothing like too crazy. We just want it just to add just that little bit of pop, and it matches her skin very well. And like, so this is the look that we're going for. We're already getting some really fire shots. We did a bunch of like body shots, and like those came out fire. We got some ones in motion, so now we're gonna do some of the close-up ones. Right now I'm shooting with the 24-70 L series for Canon. I got my Peter McKinnon 6 to 9 stop ND filter because the sun is, like I said, crazy bright. But I also have my I have the Manny Ortiz Westcott beauty dish that I'm shooting with as well to like give us that punch, because I told you I wanted to shoot flash and I got it. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and continue a couple more shots. All right, Jazzy, so look at me, like just relax the face. Perfect, yeah. That's how you like. So right now you can see as she's using the coat to frame her face to kind of bring attention to the makeup. Again, the makeup isn't overdoing it, so like it's definitely like giving it that punch. So, yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that is bomb. Hold that. 1, 2, 3. Get one in tight. Do that again. Pop. Get one in tight. 1, 2, 3. That is bomb. So as she's kind of turning her face, she's giving like more dimension, so it's showing like more depth. So like, because it's almost like layers, right? You got your foreground, you got your subject, and you got your background. So as she's like kind of turning her face and like kind of contrast, and you can see like how the light is kind of going between. I mean, at least I'm gonna show some contrasted shots, but yeah, like she's definitely like giving us the angles that we were looking for on that. Shout out to Jazz, appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, ready? Yeah, and then like so look to the side. Hold that 1, 2, 3, and then eyes to me. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is a bomb. Hold that down. A couple more like that. Yeah, just like he was doing. Hold it. Oh, that's right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Love that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna actually turn off the flash for this next one because the lighting right now, we got overcast going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the clouds because yeah, the sun is just intense. But since we have the clouds going, it's basically give us like a huge softbox. So right now the light will be kind of overpowering, at least for this shot. We got a bunch of flash shots, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple like while we got some overcast. I'm actually shooting like a stop to a stop and a half underexposed because I'm gonna bring it back in post because I want to get all this detail. I'm loving like how it's, yeah. And where the sun is falling is just money. Give me one more. Turn this way.
With the filter?
Yeah. All right, so we're shooting Anna's first look now. She is going, you see how she's contrasting the sky, she's contrasting the ground. Obviously got the salt again, and the red is contrasting against the blue sky, and it's making it pop. Tomorrow we're gonna be shooting in Arches National Park, and the look is gonna change. The scheme is still the same. We're still gonna use monochromatic high fashion, which she's killing it right now. But yeah, and so tomorrow's color scheme is gonna be a little bit different, but yeah, still killing it.